It was quite a life-changing moment because I could see my future. I could see that I was progressing with my career. I was enrolled with MUT for a National Diploma in Chemical Engineering. Then when I completed, I couldn't get the in-service training. I started looking for jobs. I was eventually hired as a cleaner in the supermarkets. And then my breakthrough came when I was called by MUT for my in-service training, and they actually told me that I'm going to uMngeni-uThukela. That was, I don't even have a word to explain it.
We're very grateful to uMngeni because all our students that we bring through actually go into the Young Professionals program the following year. So it gives them a 2-year work experience.
When I was there, I liked the environment. I said, Lord, I want to be here. In 2016, I was employed by uMngeni-uThukela as a process controller, ensuring that the process goes well from the abstraction of the raw water in the dams, getting it on site, dosing the chemicals that are required, eventually to the final stage where it goes for e-distribution. Everyone is happy, more than my family, myself. I am pleased with where I am now, and yeah, the in-service training really helped a lot.
I've always been interested in the science area, so I ended up rolling in chemical engineering. After my S4, I had to hustle for in-service training like everybody else, of which was frustrating. And then after that 3 months, I got a call from my lecturer. She's telling me that you're one of the people that are selected to be in this program to do in-service training with uMngeni-uThukela. I was very excited. At first, I didn't know if it was confirmed or not, you know. So when everything else was confirmed, I just knew that, okay, now this is it. This is it for me.
It is gratifying when you hear the excitement over the phone. When you say, look, we found you a placement, it just warms your heart.
I love my job a lot and I enjoy doing it because it's very nice to be hands-on on something and actually having to be running such a huge project. It's very exciting, I must say.
She's brilliant to operate the sludge plant, which is the difficult work to do. We have to do balances of calculation and things like that. And she has done it very well. And even the staff is very happy.
I'd love to say thank you to them for actually having to start such a program because it's going to help a lot of people and I'm happy about it. I'm very happy.
I'm so very, very grateful to have this big opportunity with uMngeni-uThukela. I was planning to find an in-service training, so I've decided to do job hunting in some other industries, not the one that I'm looking for, because I need to put bread on the table for my baby. I stayed at home up until I heard that uMngeni-uThukela requires students that don't have in-service training to come and do their practical trainings there. Then uMngeni-uThukela gave me an opportunity to do my in-service training. I was so very excited.
He was exposed to the work integrated learning program. And after completing that, he was employed at uMngeni-uThukela as a process controller.
My daily duties is to conduct site laboratory analysis, performing incident recording and investigations. So this is my start. My focus is being a process technician within uMngeni-uThukela. To me, it was a great chance. I so wish some other students can get the very same opportunity.
Companies would call me in for interviews, and at the interview, they would actually tell me that they cannot employ me because of the nature of my disability. I completed my theoretical studies and then I struggled a bit to get in-service training. I had like 4 companies just turn me down in the interview. So it was horrible. There was a time where I thought, okay, fine, let me try study something else. And luckily, uMngeni-uThukela then approached me through MUT. I then got in-service training, of which it was the best place where I could learn, explore myself. There were no boundaries. Where I was limited, they would find alternative ways for me to do that. I love what I do very much. I make sure that the chemicals are getting into the water in correct measurements, and I make sure that the water is clean and within the specifications of uMngeni-uThukela. I would like to say to uMngeni-uThukela, thank you. And Mangosuthu, thank you very much for not just limiting me. I've learned so much and I was not restricted. There's no one day I wish at work that I didn't have my disability. There's no one day that I ever feel like that. And Mangosuthu and uMngeni-uThukela gave me that confidence to say that, no, I'm perfectly fine.
This program has restored hope in the numbers of students that have actually been able to access uMngeni-uThukela and actually gain full-time employment. It has brought up, everything that the person had lost in the years that they were waiting for in-service training.
I could not believe that it was possible. Through what I had gone through, it was like, okay, this is never going to be possible, but they made it possible.
This is my calling. I'm an engineer. I was born to be an engineer. After completing my S4 theoretical skills, I stayed at home a period of 5 years. Most of the companies were a bit skeptical for offering me an in-service training because of my extremely poor eyesight and sensitive skin problem.
She has been sitting at home without getting any opportunity for work integrated learning.
Staying at home doing nothing was emotionally draining. I even decided to change a career path. The day I had good news, I was about to register for physiotherapy. I was fortunate enough to be one of students to undergo a 2-year experiential training. 1 year was for an in-service trainee, and the second year was for training as a process controller. When the opportunity presented itself to me, I just grabbed it with both of my hands. So with the courage I have, I tried to learn as much as I can on how to do my work accordingly and produce quality work.
She excelled, and no superintendent could hesitate to take her as a full-time employee of uMngeni-uThukela.
When I heard that I have a permanent job at uMngeni-uThukela, I cried because it was like I was dreaming maybe someone would wake me up. What I love about my work is everything. To other students who have been through so much like me, I would advise them to keep on pushing even though it is hard, because we'll never know what God has for you in the bank of life.